Hey, Mr. Clash here with another 3-star attack replay, and today it's a GOBOLALO, still from the Elite Gaming War that I popped in. Now, you've seen that the little baby dragon has gone down. Keep an eye on that baby dragon because it's going to do something interesting at the end of the attack. Yes, it does survive to the very end. Now, you've seen the balloon just gone down onto that mortar there. It does take a red air bomb, not that that's going to matter as far as the rest of the attack goes, but he's put a balloon on the mortar, so that means he's checked the range to make sure the air defense could not take out that balloon, and it was going to be the mortar instead. Now, why put a balloon down instead of, say, a hog? Well, one very good reason is that when the balloon goes over to the archer tower, if it can get it down, if it can't get it down, it will get at least one bomb drop off, and then the balloon will crash onto the archer tower and do extra damage, whereas a hog might not do that. So if there was a hidden Tesla next to that cannon, say, just for argument's sake, or in that area, then the balloon still would have taken one bomb drop and then a balloon crash onto that archer tower, whereas a hog just would have died and wouldn't have taken out as much damage. Now, the baby dragon is over, going on the left-hand side. The bowlers took out that far air defense with the double bounce of their rocks. Now, this balloon coming onto that wizard tower, that's just gone down. If you drew a line from that wizard tower to the archer tower, then came out midway from that line and perpendicular to that line, you would have seen that you've got to drop the balloon on the left side of that line to make it go to the archer tower, make it go to the whiz tower. Now, I do cover a little bit of that in my balloon/hog pathing video where I show you how to draw the lines and things like that. But if you can do the lines mentally, I show you how to do it physically with a bit of sketching and things like that. But if you can do it mentally, the same principle applies, and that is that helps you determine where your hogs and balloons are going to go. Now, watch what this baby dragon does here at the moment. Just takes out these little air skellies. Well, one bit of dragon baby fire spit, and the air skellies go down. Now, I'll have a look at this because I rambled on a little bit about the balloon pathing for that wizard that went down anyway. But if that balloon had not been placed there and the wizard did not go down, then all the rest of the balloons would have hit that archer tower and then pathed away from the wizard following the Tesla. So the baby dragon's gone down first, then the golem, then the wizard. 2 wizards and the golem. So golem, 2 wizards, then the balloon. Now, very patient on the funnel here on this one. So you can see baby dragon's still going to slowly path around, take out those things up there. Now, the second golem goes down just as the mortar goes down so that it will path to the cannon and the archer. The queen will aggro onto it. Jump spell over there. The king is going to aggro onto the enemy king. Wizards onto the enemy queen. The bowlers are following the king at the moment. That's why they're going that way. Bowlers tend to aggro onto enemy troops very fast. They're a little bit. The other things that aggro onto enemy troops very fast are Peckers and Valkyries. So the enemy clan castles come out. The golem will take the distraction of the Valkyrie, and the bowlers take out. So the bowlers will double. You've just seen that their double bounce damage took out the far air defense, which got taken out by poison. And his queen has gone in. Balloon's coming in on that wizard tower, but the queen does actually get it down just in time anyway. And noticed also, once he dropped that balloon, he dropped that wizard down there straight away, almost straight away. Why not? You need to get cleanup troops going. Everything else is going to path away from there, and there are no other cleanup troops. You've got to get that wizard down straight away. Boom, get the early wizard down. Now, as this as this attack progresses, that bowler and the queen end up in the same thing. They're going to trigger a little skelly spell. The bowler will help take out the skeletons a little bit. When they get through that wall, pay really close attention to the wall that the bowler and the queen decide to target, because you'll see something very interesting here. And you don't normally see it. But the bowler's targeting that wall, and the queen, at the same time, they've picked the same wall to go through to get through to that trash on the other side. And that's very interesting. Now, you do know it's very hard to get bowlers in unless you've got a very good funnel, and it's very hard to get a queen in unless you've got a very good funnel. Now, it would seem to me, quite often you've seen wizards and archers and all things, they go to a wall and they shoot different walls. But here we've got a situation where the bowler and the queen just decided to shoot the same wall, even though they were in different locations within that compartment. And it just makes me wonder if they work on the same AI. They're both very hard to path in. They're both quite happy to go wandering around the base, very eager to go wandering around the base. So it just made me wonder a little bit, seeing that if they've actually got the same AI, and the only difference is that the ranges are a little bit different. If they had the same range, they'd exhibit the exact same behavior. Just a curiosity based on seeing that one little thing there. So today's question before I leave, it's another one for the Star Wars fans, or people who at least have seen one of the movies. Probably the first one, actually. Yeah, the first one comes from the first one. Let's say we're gonna go. If you've seen at least Star Wars, you don't need to have seen the others. If you've seen at least Star Wars, maybe you'll get this. So Obi-Wan Kenobi and Luke are in the kitchen making a bit of a nosh up for a barbecue that they're going to be having later on in the day. Obi-Wan's over at the stove. I don't know what he's doing, stirring some rice, ready to make some fried rice or something. Luke's on the other side of the kitchen. He's got a bowl full of salad and he's trying to toss it with a couple of knives. And Obi-Wan turns to him and says, Obi-Wan says to him, use the forks, Luke. Use the forks. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for sticking around to the end. I do appreciate it. Please leave the video a like, leave a comment, let me know what you thought of the attack itself. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video.